All right, guys. Good evening. Welcome back to another trade analysis. This second, this is the second video I'll be doing today, guys. Just to educate you. Okay, so today we're going to look at again Euro card. Okay, Euro Canadian dollar. Okay. Now, so guys, as usual, you need to set up your chart properly. Okay, so let me take you through the process of setting up your chart. When you come to MT4, this is the default. This is your default screen. Okay. So when you are at the default screen, what you do is, first of all, you right click, you go to properties, and on the color scheme, you just click it and select black or white, and you say OK. It's as simple as that. Okay. Then you have to switch the line graph to what? To candlestick. Okay. Or the bar chart to candlestick. Okay. When we switch it to candlestick, just zoom in on your chart, okay, and you'll reset your chart, and you're there, okay. So, first thing first, we're going to start this analysis from the higher time frame. From the higher time frame, we're going to look at the weekly time frame and see what the market is doing. We're in the weekly time frame now, guys. I'm going to zoom in on this candlestick because I want you guys to see the candlestick properly. I want it to be properly visible. All right, so this is where we are in the weekly time frame. So clearly, guys, you can see that again, this market is ranging on the weekly time frame. This is a range bound market. Okay, so guys, having noted that, we're going to drop down to the daily time frame. We're doing top down analysis, guys. We're doing top down analysis. Okay, so we drop down to the daily time frame. Look at what the market is doing. The range is going to be extended on the daily time frame, and that is truly what we can see. So it's similar to what we saw at NJ, okay? Similar to what we saw with NJ, all right? So back to EURCAD. These are European currency. For the Eurozone, is the currency pair for the Eurozone and the Canadian dollar, okay? Now, these are very active currency pairs, okay? So, we can see that the market is ranging, all right? So, when market is ranging, two things you can do. You can either wait for the market to break out of the range, or you trade it within the range, okay? Now, what we're going to do is that we're going to look at opportunities for trading this instrument from both sides, either from the range band structure or from the breakout structure. Okay. So now, guys, this is the daily time frame. What the market is doing is ranging. Okay. And can we see any chart pattern? Well, not very visible, but at least we can see that again that the market is range band. Let me show you the range band structure. Okay. So that you appreciate what I'm saying. So here is the range band structure. Okay, so the market is still ranging, guys. Okay, but if you go to the monthly time frame, guys, let me show you something, guys. Let's go to the monthly time frame. Okay, now this is the monthly time frame. I want us to look at what this market is doing from the monthly time frame. You can also see that here that the market is choppy here. Okay. The market is choppy here, okay? There is this choppiness here, okay, on the monthly time frame, okay? So this is where that range structure is coming up from, all right? So this is quite instructive, okay? So let's go back to our daily time frame, okay? And perhaps look at opportunities that we can trade the market from here. Right now, I've not seen it, even though we can look at this range structure. We can look at the possibility to trade from this range structure, but I don't want to do that. That's going to take me longer time period. So I'm looking for a setup that would enable me trade in a couple of hours, okay? This is a fantastic chart setup, guys. Okay, you wait for price to come to any of these structure support, structure resistance, and look for opportunity. Let me show you something here. You can see this candlestick pattern. This is a shooting star. Okay, this is a shooting star. The moment this candlestick printed and another candlestick closed below the close of this candlestick, the market went bearish. Okay, this is how you trade rate per market. You look for candlestick patterns from the structure levels and you trade off those levels. Okay, off those zones. Okay, but for me, that's not what I want to do here, guys. I want to drop down to the 4-hour time frame to see if there is um, more opportunities that this market can unveil. Okay. Excuse me, I just got some drink. All right, so now you can see, at least from this, even though this is a ranging structure, let's allow the chart to load properly. Chart is still loading. Let's give it some time to load. Okay. Let's see. Is it still loading? Okay, I think it has finished loading. So from here, we can see price in a lot more proper perspective, in a lot more broken down perspective. Okay, of course, guys, price is factor. So let's look for opportunity here. All right, I want to bring out chart patterns, guys. You have to know how to identify chart patterns. So that's what I want to do now. I want to see if there's any opportunity to get some chart patterns out of this market. Okay, so for me, I've seen this chart pattern. Okay, I've seen this chart pattern here, guys. So this is what? This is a falling channel, okay, or a bearish channel, okay? So I want to look for opportunity of this channel, okay? Okay. So guys, how to trade this channel is that you wait for price to come to the structure levels of the channel, either at the resistance or at the support levels. They look for opportunity, okay? The other thing you can do, if you can day trade this instrument, you drop down to the 1-hour time frame, drop down to the 1-hour time frame, leaving the channel structure the way it is, drop down to the 1-hour time frame, and you look for trading opportunity. You can just zoom out of this chart, okay, so you can get better perspective, okay. All right, you can zoom out of this chart, and you wait for price to get to either of the structure levels of support and resistance. Then you look for opportunity, okay. So at the moment, the market is choppy. The market is choppy. You can see what the market is doing here is hesitation. The market is in a period of hesitation, guys. Okay, the market is hesitating. So we cannot do anything at the moment. This market is resting, or as it were. The bulls and the bears are in a state of equilibrium. Okay, there is instances of hesitation in price action here, guys. Okay, so you have to wait for price to break out of this hesitation stage, and you look for opportunity to trade. Okay, at the moment, let's see if we can trap price this way. If we can trap price with this counter trend line, when price breaks above the counter trend line, look for opportunity to the upside. Okay.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so guys, these are some of the things you can do here, either from the 1-hour time frame or from the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so let's take this
you guys don't know
from the 1-hour time frame. We've looked at opportunities
today.
From the we've looked at opportunities from the
and Nuno is
other
traveling
time
right now, but he's going to be back
around
the other ones.
Let's look for opportunities.
Is anybody? Is this your first time on these?
From the
yours, Scott?
1-hour time frame, okay? From the 1-hour time frame, guys, okay? All right, so this is what I have here. Let me change the color of this shape. Let me change the color to this color here. Okay. All right, so let's leave it like this and continue marking up this chart. I want to bring out this instrument, currency pair for visibility sake. So let's bring it out. Let's say this is Euro. Let's say this is EURCAD. Let's leave it like this, EURCAD on the 1 hour chart. Okay. Let's increase this to 28. Good. So let's drop it here. This way. All right. Okay. So what opportunity are we looking for here? We're looking for either buy or sell opportunity, because where the market is currently at is
Travis,
no man's land. Okay. The market has not shown
so
us
if you guys weren't here
any
last time,
particular direction yet. It's still meandering,
Adam, one of the coaches, kind of filled in,
ranging sideways.
So this
in
is
a
the
choppy manner.
AI
This is
mastery.
actually
We're going to go through the different tools
market
over the next 5 weeks.
So,
but really,
from
what
here,
this program is eventually going to turn into
marking
is
up this chart. So we can
even
say
bigger than that,
here,
which is sort of like
we
the
can
AI
say that,
CMO. So taking as many of the different marketing processes as possible, using AI and using automations for that, and so developing the course and the curriculum. So you're going to get the 5 weeks of training that you'll have, plus you'll get additional ones. So this is sort of the beta cohort.
We're going to wait for
these things out, roll out the curriculum,
and to show us
almost in
unveil
perpetuity until the full final
its purpose,
whatever flagship course,
in this
which will
market,
be significantly more expensive, is available. You guys
unveil to us and show us
here. So you're going to get everything that you signed up for, but you'll get a lot of benefits as well.
The market, okay? All right, so
and
continue to market up.
Cool. So Nuno
channels,
was going to share on this one. He's our automations expert. He was doing a lot of back end stuff and landing page design, and he'll still be sharing a lot of those details. But he was on a flight today, so I wanted to hop in and go through some of the AI copywriting stuff, refresh everyone here. There is a training that was recorded from last week, which you'll have access to, where Adam and Mario went over some stuff, but I want to refresh that and show you some really cool things, like basically writing a bunch of ads, VSLs, recording VSL, adding B-roll,
put your copyright,
all of it with AI.
Copyright sign.
And then including copy chiefing. So there's a lot to cover in one session, which is why eventually I want these all recorded in modules.
And
just go through them and use these more as coaching.
That is very,
does that work for everybody to go through all of that? Okay, cool. I would love to know a little bit more about everyone on this call. Amy, I know you, but I'd like to know a little bit more about your background, if that's okay, because that'll help me to sort of tailor future lessons, future modules, as well as today's call. So, Gary, do you mind just introducing yourself a little bit, as much or as little detail as you feel comfortable with? Just who you are and what you're trying to get out of this, what you're working on.
Sorry, I was looking for that currency pair.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So
I've been.
Let's continue with what we're doing here. Okay. I want this to be 8. Okay. Smaller size. Okay. So this chart is properly marked up. Okay. I don't want to see this price action line, this price line. Okay. So I want to remove it. You right click, go to properties, come to common. I don't want to see the axe line. I don't want to see it. Okay. So I've removed it. Okay. All right. You can see where we are now. The market just opened, the Sydney session just opened now at 10 p.m. Nigerian time, GMT +1. So you can see there's a gap in the market. The market has created a gap, okay? Created a gap here. So the Sydney session has just opened, okay? But I expect to see some movement during the Tokyo session, okay? That's the Asian session, all right? So guys, that is all I have for you on this particular instrument trade analysis. Let's keep our fingers crossed, that's what I would say, because for now, there's nothing we can do. Let's be patient and wait for the market for price to do its thing, okay? The other thing we can look at for again, let's look at for fundamental news. No, we don't need to go that route yet because we have not seen any signal to either go long or go short. By the time we see that, we can go to Forest Factory. We can go to Forest Factory and look out for the news sessions. Okay, look out for the news release for Wednesday and see if there's any high impact news that's going to come out on those forestry pages. Okay, 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 EURCAD. Okay, for Wednesday, there's no high impact news. Okay, for Wednesday, let me reset this. Let me reset this website, synchronize the time with my local computer time. Okay. Sorry, let me grab a drink. My internet is slow. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the chart and wait for it to load. Alright, so guys, that's what we have here. You can actually trade for the 4-hour time frame, like I said before, or you trade from the 1-hour time frame. But because I've done a video on a 1-hour time frame chart, I decided to, drop down to. I decided to look at the 1-hour time chart opportunity. Okay, so guys, that's all I have for you. Let's go back to Forest Factory. You can see Forest Factory. It's here. The time is synchronized with my system time, and we don't have any. Is there any high impact news for Canada and Europe for Wednesday? There is none. Okay, so the coast is clear for us to trade that instrument. Okay, for us to trade that instrument. Okay, looking at the interest rate for both currencies, for Euro and Canada. Okay, so let's look at Canadian interest rate is 5%, Euro is 4.5%. Okay, so what that means is that here a lot of people want to invest in the Euro than in the Canadian dollar because the Euro has we would like to invest in the Canadian dollar than in the Euro because the Canadian dollar has a higher interest rate than the Euro. Okay, so we should expect this instrument. We should expect this instrument to be shortened. Okay, going down because as it is going down, people are selling off Euro and buying Canadian dollar because the Canadian dollar has a higher interest rate when you look at it from this particular central bank rates that have been released. So guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to continue doing analysis for all the currency pairs that I have not done so that you guys understand my thought process on how I do it and how I arrive at all those things I send to you, screenshots, and expect that you'll get back to me if you have any questions. Okay, just chat me up on any of my social media handles. I'll be very glad to respond to you guys. Okay? All right. Thank you very much, and you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.